Welcome to your daily focus, March the 31st, 2022. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. We have the 31 energy today. The 31 energy, we look at where we can bring insecurity. We analyze things. And it could be reaching out to other people in order to make these things happen. Or something gets tweaked in some way. Usually it's the involvement of other people. And usually because it's a 31, you are standing strong. So people are actually looking to you to see what they can do better. So you're looking at them trying to figure out how you can do better, but they are looking at you. Because it's the I am. We hold a stronger light, definitely, whenever the one is involved in a number. And 3 would be the Ascended Masters, the divine energy. So 31 is very beautiful in that manner. 3 plus 1 is a 4. So it's about examining things, investigating things, getting your ducks in a row, so to speak. Building the security, building the stability, building your foundation of how you want to grow upwards, making sure that you are tying up loose ends. Remember, this is the last day of a full moon energy, and then we'll have the new moon. So this is the day to clean up the clutter, have those conversations, tie up those loose ends. You do not want to take that energy forward with you. So today is that. It's definitely not a day to start anything new, but I'm kind of jumping ahead there. So let's back it up a little bit, back to the numerology, because the daily energy is a 13. Now that's about change, release, transformation. So where are we releasing things in our life? Where do we want change in our life? Where do we want to transform our life? And it could be ourselves in some way. It could be you want to lose weight, or you want to get healthier. You want to change your hairstyle, whatever it might be. I think it's a little bit more than your hairstyle, but it's the small things that sometimes makes a difference. You change your hairstyle and all of a sudden you look, or your color even, or both, and you look yourself in the mirror and it's a whole new person looking back at you. And you see yourself as a new person with new energy. So something very small can turn out to be something ginormous in order to motivate you to go forward in a new direction, to take a risk on yourself. But that's not the energy of today. Taking a risk on yourself, we're going to back it up, and we're going to look at where we want the change in our life. And once again, we're looking at that change. We are looking at that transformation. We are looking at that release in order to step into that 4 energy. 1 plus 3 is a 4. Now the 1 and 3 work differently because it's in a different order. We won't go down that path either of a lesson in numerology. So it comes to the 4 again. So once again, we're looking, it could be home and family that we are centered on. That's our safety net. That's where we feel most secure. And building on that, where do we want the change? Where do we want the release? Where do we want the transformation? It could be in our environment. What we do for a living, what we do day in and day out, what we want to walk towards, what we want to experience for the very first time, what's holding you back, what's not allowing you to go forward in that direction. That's the kind of things you want to look at today and deal with them if possible. Absolutely. Now, the sun is in Aries, and I think by the time most of us open up our eyes for the day, the moon will also be in Aries, getting ready for that new moon when they come together in the sky. But since we're in full moon energy, it's about backing it up a little bit, resting, recuperation, tying up those loose ends, putting completion or healing on something. So settle down, unwind a little bit, think things through. I mean, that's the 31 energy. When you think things through, you can great success. Absolutely. Okay, let's go to the cards. Okay, our bottom card is, look at this, the Knight of Cups. Unwind. Get together with a friend. Get together with somebody that is special to you in your life, that you hold dear to your heart. Get together with them and enjoy each other. Let down your hair. Laugh a little bit. This could be you meet somebody very significant in your life. Happily ever after kind of stuff. They become your best friend. They become your lover. They become your soulmate. This could be building romance within a relationship, or building that sensuality, deepening the relationship of a close friendship. This is about taking a little bit of time out and just romanticize your environment. Even if it's a 4x4 cubicle, romance it in some way. And maybe it's just through your imagination, where you imagine a vase sitting there with a beautiful bouquet of roses of maybe every different color under the rainbow. Turn on a YouTube video of something beautiful, something that you deem is beautiful and yet relaxing. Or maybe something that makes you laugh, like kittens, playing. We all like those kitten videos. Those, watch something like that. Not necessarily something to make you laugh out loud, but enjoyment, absolutely. And bring that in somehow in your environment today. And it will help you relax to the point where you get those aha moments, those little epiphanies of what you can do different in order to go forward in the way you want. It's like you relax enough to let the stresses release, the tension release, and it opens you up to hearing your inner voice and some of the things that your subconscious has been working on in your absence of being so conscious and busy and on the ball. And Six of Pentacles, that is about the give and take in relationships, absolutely, today. Are we ignoring some people in our lives that we should be embracing? Are we giving too much of ourselves and not demanding enough for ourselves? Are we always the person picking them up? Do they pick us up as well? Do they support us? Do they love us? And this could be time, this could be energy, this could be resources within the friendship. It's that person that always seems to be $10 short. But they never seem to have the $10 to give back to you. Or whenever something happens in their life, they got to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. But when something happens in your life and you need someone to talk to, they don't have an ear. Maybe they even trump you. Oh, well, that happened to me once too, and you wouldn't believe what happened with me. It was so much more severe than that. I lived through it, so you will too. Have a good day. They don't want to talk to you. Pay attention to these energies, because they're not going to be the people that you want around you to move you forward. Maybe it's working on newer relationships. And I kind of get this new relationship because of our card. It's like almost somebody new comes into our life. So some of you could meet somebody new spontaneously that they make you laugh. They make you feel like you've been friends forever. And in some way they might just mark that moment in time, or they might be a new friend. But they open you up to something. Maybe it's somebody standing there with a book, and you read the cover of the book and you're like, wow, that'd be so interesting to read. And you read the book and it completely changes the way you saw things, and now you're going forward in a new direction. It could be so subtle. Or it could be loud. It could be like a loudspeaker coming at you. Absolutely. So the Six of Pentacles is looking at our relationships and understanding where we can give more of ourselves because we haven't been, or we need to expect more or kind of put a gap in between that person. We have the Eight of Wands. It's about expanding the dream, expanding the horizons, seeing your potential, seeing the potential of a tomorrow and what it can bring into your life. This is about expanding your dreams, your wants, your desires. I mean, if we were ever in a magical time, if you watch the A Glance at Aries, our Glance at April's 2022 video, then I'm kind of repeating myself, but if you haven't yet, this is the time that you want to expand that horizon for yourself. This is when you definitely want to color outside the lines. This is definitely when you want to break through that glass ceiling just for a few minutes and imagine the what ifs. But the what ifs aren't like we usually do, right? Oh, what if I go out? I'm going to have that interview. What if I'm late? What if I go out and the car won't start? What if there's a storm and there's a tree down? I can't even get out of the driveway. What if? And we spiral it down and we get so anxious and nervous and we walk in there going, hi, I made it. Okay. Hi, how are you? I'm great. And, they're like, whoa, too much energy there. What if? What if you woke up and somebody ordered you a limo and paid for it completely to drive you to your interview so you could relax, and there was a coffee in there exactly how you wanted it, or a tea perhaps, a little bit of a bottle of water to take with you up in case you get a little parched just before you go in, and it's playing this beautiful spa kind of music, and you're just, you don't have to worry about the traffic, and you arrive 5 minutes early, and you have plenty of time to sit down, find a seat, introduce yourself, and you go, hi, I'm here for the job. And they go, wow, look at that dynamic energy. So the what ifs, spiral it upwards, dream it positive. Just try it today. Costs you nothing. Couple minutes of your time. And expand the horizons. We're going to let those wands loose, and they're going to shoot out, and they're going to spread out, right? When you shoot out a bunch of arrows at a time, they're going to spread out. Where are they going to land? Different places. So we know that we are going to be experiencing the journey and loving the journey. And of course, there'll be challenges and stuff like that. Absolutely. We're human. But we see we have a glimpse of some of the obstacles that we're going to have to face, where some of the challenges, and we're okay with that because we're in kind of almost an investigative kind of energy with the Four. And we have the Page of Swords. Oh, so watch the Page of Swords, because we just might do something just to change the energy. Enough of this waiting. We can't wait for tomorrow and the new moon. We gotta have it now. And usually when we don't think it through, what happens? Yeah, it's not good. It's never good. So we don't want that. So we need to be diplomatic today. We need to back it up a little bit today. I mean, we do have the Four energy. So that is the Emperor. That is the diplomat. Thinking it through. Understanding it. And if we're going to look at the Emperor kind of energy, we're looking at something and we ask the questions. We bring in the people that have the knowledge. And we make the decisions on how to go forward. And the king doesn't hope and wish and dream. He knows beyond a shadow of a doubt that that is going to manifest into reality. He's got the safeguards in place. He knows it's going to be successful. He just doesn't know how successful yet. And that's really the vision that we need to take today. We don't know. We know we're going to be successful in whatever we decide to take on new in this period of time. That's a hands down. But how successful, how amazing does it get for you? How much are you willing to let in and embrace? Now, this is a very spiritual card as well. So talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Download the things that they need to tell you, that they want you to hear, so that you can move forward. That you know that you've got this, and you know that you are protected, and you know that they know what you want, and you are doing the work in order to go forward into it. Okay, let's get a mantra card. So, yeah, even though that moon moves into Aries, so it moves out of Pisces, and we're kind of out of that dreamy kind of state, we also have Jupiter and Neptune growing closer and closer, and that's helping our energy of the dreaming of what we want, what we truly want. So this is a time to use it. This is a time to tap into it. Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. Oh, goodness. Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. When you start seeing the things that you have in your life that you take for granted, probably most of the time, you know that the light switch, when you push it up, it goes on. And you turn the doorknob, the door opens. You open up the fridge, the little light gets on, and everything is preserved perfectly at a nice temperature. Be grateful for all you have. The fridge is running. You don't realize how grateful you are for a fridge until it stops working. Then it's like, oh no, the world stops, right? What am I going to do? I'm going to have to cook this up and cook this up, and this is garbage. This is going to have to be thrown away. Wonder if the neighbors can use it. And boy, oh boy, are you grateful for that delivery guy who shows up with the new fridge. You get the door for them. You get out of their way. You help in any way possible. Just plug it in, please, already. Just plug it in. So, gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. I won't go into, research gratitude. Okay, that's all I've got to say. I've got several things up there about gratitude. I'm talking about gratitude all the time. You want to know how gratitude changes your life? I have, it's like 5 minutes or something. Watch it and take it in. Write notes. Write it down. What's going to change if you start this gratitude? Do you want those things to change in your life? Think about it. Ask yourself. Because it really does open you up to a world of beautiful, a world of magic, a world of where you can hope again and dream again and believe in yourself again. And if you want any of those things, gratitude journal, absolutely. But if you don't want to do a gratitude journal and you just want to test it a little bit, then test it. Take a piece of paper and on it write down one thing you're grateful for tonight before you go to bed. Say it aloud and go to sleep. And the next night I want you to write a second thing. I want you to say both of those things, then go to sleep. You do that for a month, okay? You'll have a couple of pages of things you are grateful for that you are reciting before you go to bed each night. And start watching how things just start. Good attracts good. It's a law of the universe. So, gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. It doesn't cost you anything to try it, so try it. If I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Gratitude helps you live in peace, love, and joy. Being grateful for the abundance you've received is the best insurance that more good things will continue to come. Grateful people are happier, less stressed, and are more satisfied with their lives. Learn to create abundance in all areas of your life. First, you have to ask what it is that you would like to receive or change in your life. Believe it is possible. Then let it happen. Be ready to receive. Give thanks to God, the angels, the universe. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. The mantra is, I am grateful for life's gifts of peace, joy, and love. You could be grateful for that first cup of coffee. You could be grateful for that pillow that you put your head on, or that bed, or that room, or that roof over your head. You could be grateful for the people you have in your life. You could be grateful for your talents and abilities. You could be grateful that when you walked by a little child, they smiled at you, and that smile was there to say, I see you. And you're beautiful. That's why they smile, because you're beautiful. Oh, under the radar, the possum. Oh, wrong book. No wonder I opened it up. I thought I'll never find possum in here, obviously. Under the radar, warrior, practical, assess. So that's the 31 energy, right? We have to be practical. We have to assess the situation. That's the 4 energy. Making sure everything is in order. In order to know that, you have to assess. When the oak is felled, the whole forest echoes with its fall. 100 acorns are sown in silence by an unnoticed breeze. The possum is a master actor, knowing which role to play at the proper time. Possums have practical and intelligent energies that help them assess the situation as to which part they should play. If they feel threatened, they play dead. Possum has entered our life today because it wants you to embrace your inner warrior. It is time for you to go under the radar until the situation feels safe. Be careful how you use your words at this time. Could injure relationships, cause ripples. Instead, take some time to allow any arguments or miscommunications to quiet. Then don't bring them up. You don't always have to be right, and sometimes stepping away from a situation helps to heal it quickly and effectively. You may notice that work situations may feel difficult. Transitions are happening. Don't start fretting that your job is in danger. Instead, let things play out around you. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.